Well, I'm out there making it another great day, and I have ventured over to Plant City, Florida, where they hold the big strawberry festival, and kind of discovered this little place called the Willaford Railroad Museum. It's a free museum according to what it says online. I haven't went in. They have a lot of stuff here to look at, and I want to go check this place out, and thought I'd bring you along. It's a nice day, and just having a great day, and that's coming at you right now. Right here is the outside of the Willaford Railroad Museum, right here in Plant City, the Union Station Depot. What I found very interesting out here in front of the Railroad Museum is these benches they have made out of the train car wheels, and it's a double-sided bench, and there's another one right over there that you can come out here and sit down on, and I thought that was pretty unique and creative. You can hear there's a train in the background. It's a busy little place. Actually, the train crossing is going down right here by the Railroad Museum, and I'm assuming there's a train going to be coming through here. And there she goes. I'm sure a minute. You can't hear. Well, that train just blowed right through here, and I couldn't get a word in. You couldn't hear anything that I was saying with that train whistle going. But he's gone now and has kind of passed down, and we're going to go walk around here and check this place out. I have a sign here talking about the town of Plant City. It was incorporated in January 10th of 1885. Pretty old little city. They have a little small engine setting out here in the front before you go in, and an old caboose. Something of the past, something they don't use anymore is a caboose. I always liked the caboose. And this Railroad Museum, this building, is on the National Register of Historic Places of all things. Well, I am just inside this free museum. This is a pretty cool place. They have a bunch of old lanterns up here that they used on the railroad. All different kinds from many different years, I'm sure. They are under renovation here because they did some painting, he said. They've got a couple rooms open. This is one of them. These here, these cars were inspection cars, they tell me, that went out on the tracks and years ago, and I just thought these were kind of cool and unique. These little work cars that went out on the track and inspected the tracks, and he tells me that these were probably done away with this here models back in the early 70s. They even have the back end of the passenger lounge of the train, the Orange Blossom Special. And I thought that was pretty darn cool because there is a song called Orange Blossom Special, and that caught my eye. I had to step over here. I found this, looks like one of the train workers here at the depot. And of course, he's a mannequin. I wonder if that scares people when they walk up and walk through here and look through this window as they're coming in. I bet it would. This right here on the wall, this here is called a Mailbag Crane. And when I first saw it, it looked like it was something maybe a hobo would be carrying his stuff on like his shoulder by the railroad tracks, but it is called a mail crane bag, and they would stick it up on that pole, and as the train goes by, they'd grab that bag, and the mail would continue on down the line, to be delivered. That's how they got the mail through. They have a big brass bell here, and it's from Illinois Central Railroad in Chicago from 1956. It says, "Please do not ring the bell. Respect the museum property." I don't plan on ringing the bell, but some pretty cool CSX signage right up here. And they have a bunch of railroad maps down here at the bottom from 1958 of the railroad system. It's very interesting where they place this sign. It says, "Do not use the toilet while the train is standing in the station." And it's right by the men's room here. How appropriate is that? This here contraption is called a railrod from back in 1974. And they have a monkey here. Even a monkey can do it, does look like. This here contraption is called a railroad. It's a railroad inspection vehicle. But it is called a railroad velocipede. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. I may need Hooked on Phonics still to this day. They do sell shirts and polo shirts and t-shirts and stuff here at this museum, which is totally free. And if you bring the kids, they can get a paper engineering hat, kind of like Burger King. Pretty cool. They have a very old sign here for Plant City Union Depot for the train schedules for the two train lines that came through here back in the day, which was the Atlantic Coastline Railroad and the Seaboard Air Railroad, and pretty much intact from the way it used to look. Here's a little desk back here for when you come in, they greet you and everything, give you some brochures. And they have one of those old cash registers right here. I've seen a lot of those before. I'm not sure if they're still using it, but they just might be. They even have a display case here of some old vintage, looks pretty old to me, train vehicles. Once again, I'm on the outside. It says, "Look out for the locomotive." If you look over to the left, oh my gosh, there's the locomotive from the Atlantic Coastline sitting right here. This is a pretty cool old train depot right here in Plant City. I'm just wandering around checking this place out. Look at those big lights up there on that. That's some pretty cool train lights right there, signal lights. This here says Railway Express Agency, but on the side of the door it says Downtown Business and Merchants Association. I wonder if that's in operation. I'm not sure. Here's the Caboose. I don't know if I can go up in there or not. That'd be pretty cool if I could. I'm gonna find out. I walked up on top of where the Caboose is, and you can see inside. It is locked. It is a locked door. There's a sink there, I see. Here I am now on the other side, looking in the window of the Caboose, and there's a chair there, I see. And over here, there's a bed. It's where they slept. Sure miss Cabooses. They even have a place where you can get water from the well here. Wonder if that works. Probably not. I'm wanting to try everything here. I'm wanting to touch, and I'm wanting to see if this works. Does this door open? And I ain't gonna try it. Well, I'm just walking around here, but are we in the 50s? I'm not sure. He's got an old car here right out in front of this railroad museum. That's pretty darn neat. I found out this classic car, this classic automobile here, which is, he said he's going to restore, is the gentleman who's volunteering here at this museum. What's pretty cool is they have a train viewing platform and a tower. So you can go and stand up there and watch these trains crisscross through. I've only seen one since I've been here. We're going to be hopeful. Right over here to the left of me is the Railroad Museum, as you can see. It's a pretty big old train depot right here in Plant City. And right up here, I'm going to go up to the tower, the platform, if you will. This right here is right behind the train depot. I'm up on the tower now. As you can tell, there's two tracks going one way with another track going across right across the two tracks. And it's where they pass. Well, this is a pretty cool observation tower here at the train depot here in Plant City, the museum. And I thought I heard one coming, but I'm not sure. And this here tower it's only like one level, but it does have wheelchair accessible, a lift that you can put a wheelchair in and bring them up. No trains coming this way from downtown. And I'm looking around this direction. Here's the old depot. I hear something backing, but I'm not sure. I wish one would come whizzing by here. That would be awesome. Well, I was hoping I was gonna have another train go by. One went by as I got here, here at Plant City. This old historic train depot, which is now the Willaford Railroad Museum. It's absolutely free. Of course, you can leave a donation, maybe buy a t-shirt. That helps. It's been here about 4 years. Definitely highly recommend this. And what's cool is there's a little town over here, it's in downtown Plant City. And there's all kinds of cool little shops and stuff and restaurants. It looks like an old downtown of yesteryear to me. This has been fun. Check out the link in the description and keep going out there making it a great day because you deserve it.